We'll begin this gentle yin-style yoga on our backs in corpse pose. This is also known as Shavasana. Spread your feet and arms out, taking up as much room as you'd like. Be aware of your breathing, noticing it come in and out as your abdomen rises and falls with each breath. Notice your entire body, from your head to your toes. Notice your skin. Notice any sensations. Notice the feeling of your body on the floor. Begin a body scan on your own, starting with your toes and slowly moving up your body. If you notice your mind wandering, unhook from those thoughts and come back to your breath before continuing the body scan. As we move into the different postures, position yourself the best you can, but feel free to modify so it is comfortable and safe for you. Anytime you get hooked by your thoughts, feelings, or sensations, come back to your breath. As we practice, notice the sensations in your body. Connect with your breath, breathing into the movements and all the transitions. Now stretch your arms and legs out. Bend your knees, keeping your feet on the floor, and spread your arms out to the sides. Arch your low back, keeping your pelvis on the floor. Keep full awareness on the posture. Lower your back to the floor and bring your knees towards you, hugging your knees into your chest. Remember throughout the practice to keep breathing in and out. Keep your right knee tucked towards your body. Release your left leg straight out. Keep your full awareness on your body. We'll switch sides. So put your right leg back on the floor and pull your left knee towards your chest. Extend your right leg long as you hug your left leg. Release your left leg. Slowly and mindfully, we're going to roll over onto our stomachs and then come onto our hands and knees. Keep your knees below your hips and your hands below your shoulders. From this tabletop pose, we are going to do cat and cow. As you breathe in, drop your stomach and raise your head. And as you breathe out, arch your back. Repeat this 4 more times. Slowly and mindfully move so that once again we find ourselves lying on our backs. We're going to do a supported bridge pose. If you have a block or a bolster, place it under your hips. If you do not have a block or a bolster, you can use a dense pillow or couch cushions. And then just reach your arms overhead or out to the side. Remove your bolster or block or cushion and drop your hips back to the floor. We're going to do a laying spinal twist. Lift your hips and bring them over to the right. Then drop your knees down to the left. If you need to, you can put a block under your knees to keep them together. And try to keep your right shoulder pressing down to the ground. Notice any sensations that might arise. Mindfully raise your knees coming out of the twist. For the other side, lift your hips and bring them over to the left. Drop your knees down to the right. And this time, keep your left shoulder pressing down to the floor. And just breathe into any sensations that arise. Slowly and mindfully raise your knees coming out of the twist. Keeping your left foot on the ground, raise and straighten your right leg. With both of your hands, pull your right leg toward you, stretching the hamstring. You can also use a strap or a belt if you prefer. Gently put your right foot on the ground and switch sides. Raise and straighten your left leg with both of your hands or your strap, pulling your left leg toward you, giving the hamstring a stretch. Gently put your left foot on the floor. Roll over so that you are lying on your belly again. This time we will be doing corpse pose on your belly, so rest your hands by your sides, palms upward, and let your feet take up some space, and put your left ear to the mat. Now turn your head so your right ear is on the mat. Now look forward and draw your arms up so that your hands are under your shoulders. We're going to do a baby cobra stretch. Keeping your hands where they are, raise your neck, chest off the ground slightly, and just let your breath be your guide. It's coming up as you breathe in, and going down towards the mat as you breathe out. Now we will return to corpse pose. So roll over so that you are once again on your back. Take up space with your palms facing upwards. Return to your breath. And slowly do another body scan from your toes all the way up to your head. Stay in this position for as long as you like, and when you're ready to come out, do so mindfully, taking your time and being gentle with your body. So that was mindful movement in the form of yin-style yoga. It wasn't true yin. True yin, you hold poses for 3 to 5 minutes long, and here we did maximum of 2 minutes. So, but it's kind of that really restorative, gentle, slow type yoga. I actually adapted this from Full Catastrophe Living by Kabat-Zinn, and he's got a much more, a bit more intense, I would say, regime for yoga in that. I tried it out. I thought it was a bit much. So I was like, hey, I'm just gonna like adapt this to something that I think would be a little more beneficial for you guys. Again, there's tons of different styles of yoga, so they all essentially do the same thing, which is contact the present moment. They help you get present here and now, right? You stay with your body sensations, you stay with movement. And so even if your mind wanders, you always have something to come back to. So it's really good for kind of grounding us and keeping us more centered. And, you know, bonus is you get some exercise, whether that's, you know, gentle stretching, or if you're doing a more intense type of yoga, then maybe, you know, a little more excitement or like high energy exercise. So this is just one option. Of course, I'm going to probably post another kind of yoga. He's got two in his book, so I'm going to do one that's more like the other one. And in the meantime, I hope that everybody just keeps doing their best to ground and center themselves, be very mindful in your life, and take care.